Hello, beautiful family. Just wanted to share this spread that came through from a channeled reading, and I just want to explain it. Maybe this will never post. It will just be for me to remember what all was going on. So it started with the maiden, which I pulled twice, and the colors are so bright and vibrant. And along with the maiden at the bottom is the mask, and you can see the colors match like what this authenticity is of this new beginning, of this fresh start, of this authentic soul energy, and the mask that it just like can't even be contained, but it all has this really deep and dark shadow. And look, the shadow, right, that's covering even the mask. So the fears, the doubts, all the ego stories. And along with that is the stone. So the stone is like something so solid, something that's held over lifetimes and centuries. But if you can see in here, there's like this colorful like gem, this colorful mystery secret, and the stone is like the ancient mystery schools, the ancient teachings, the gem that's been hidden. It's even got the triangle, the gem that's been hidden over time, over generations, of the teachings of the mystery school. And you can see that this same story is coming through, right? The stone, but what happens to stone when it just can't do any, like the fault line, right? It cracks. At some point, it just cracks. The mask cracks. The ancient memories flood in, and we get this like crack in order for the light to get in order to see the gem that's been hidden all along, maybe in plain sight, but just covered by the stone. So as we have the ancient mystery school, womb religions, teachings of Isis, that was all about quantum healing. That was all about this in-between space. The Bardo is like this in-between space where you can heal, where you can have conversations, where you can connect to loved ones, where you can envision your own future, right? And as you see, look, like this quantum area, this magical place is the hidden gem, the hidden secret of the healer, of the mystery schools. It was all about connecting into the womb and the energy of the quantum realm in order to alchemize. Divine alchemy, emotional alchemy, spiritual alchemy is truly the gift. But speaking of, the ancient mystery school teachings and the ancient healing places within the quantum realm, right, we have the vision with the twins and the twin owls, which owls represent the feminine energies, the high priestess energies, the vision, right, the vision that is being held, the sun and the moon, the balance, the sacred union that's being held, that's being defended, right, protected as this beautiful treasure, this authentic soul, new beginning, right? Defend it, keep it safe, protect its value and worth. So protected. And we've got this color that's kind of going through, but it's sitting under the high priestess, the crone. And the crone is actually holding on to the Merkaba body, this ancient symbol here of the above and below triangles. When they come together, create this multi-dimensional chariot tool, messenger, the messenger of our light body. When we work with our light body, our rainbow body, in connection with quantum healing and in connection of the divine alchemist, the shaman, the healer, right? We have this gem, this sacred gem energy of what really this is. And this gem This gem is under the pilgrim, the traveler, traveling to ancient sites and sacred places in order to connect into those energetic remembrances, those codes of the code keeper, of the shaman, of the divine alchemist, of the quantum healer, right? This is what we're here to protect over the lineage. And you can see this gem shows up with love, shows back up with love. You've got that reclaiming of this ancient healing method, of these mystery school teachings, of this high priestess temple, of quantum healing, of reclaiming. But you can only do this if you are all in with your authentic self and not hiding behind this mask, because it will crack, right? And what's going to crack it are these ancient rememberings, in order to remember the vision, the soul purpose, like why you came here, what you came to do. But this shadowy shit, this dark energy, right, it's got to acclimate in order to really bring that through. And you can see these cards, right, the mask. And as the mask begins to unravel, right, as it cracks open, as the light begins to come in, we get almost this pixelated, shape-shifting, unsure, not quite of itself, what to do with this authentic self, as the shadow keeps interfering, as the shadow keeps playing games. But it has to be through this healing process. And as you can see, you have like part tiger, which even brings me to the Lyran energy. The Lyrans were these feline, connected a lot with the felines and the cats, and 12th dimensional beings. They 12th dimensional, like the deepest connected to source, along with like the seraphim angels. And I can feel that in my heart chakra as I'm talking about it. But you can see there was this power of the Lyrans, and what we are here to heal is this shadowy part, where the shaman, the magic, the healer, the quantum healing was not always used for good, that it was maybe black magic, dark magic. You've got like the shadowy dark magic, but look at that third eye. The third eye is like blackened. It's not even color, light. It's the missing eye, the missing third eye that we're here to reclaim. But we have to know that we are healing these old stories that may bring us fear, that may keep the shadow of us claiming like what we're here for in our vision with the stone. But this dark energy of the past, of how we used our power, how we used our magic, and those ancient stories that are still needing to be healed within our lineage, either keeps us fearful of stepping back into harnessing our magical gifts and talents to help the world evolve, or remembering like who we are as these 12th dimensional beings. The cats were so worshipped, especially in ancient Egypt. The cat had a goddess, Sekhmet, right, the lion, and Basat, the domesticated cat goddess. The wild and the domesticated, the balance. But that is our solar plexus energy, that is our sun energy, in connection with our creativity. And the solar plexus sacral energy is this realm that we are reclaiming for the best and highest good and the greater good of all, which means this is not for selfish gains. This is not for these darkened places and spaces where it has been used in the past, but letting go and healing that energy so we can reclaim it. Right? That is the gem, the medallion, the gift of the lineage, the divine lineage that we've inherited, that we're here to heal, but also of what we are, reclaiming that gift with love, that gem, eros, that breath of life, sex magic, but not used for power and greed and gain, but really what's going to bring breath and life back to this earth. And as it does, we get the seed where it plants that pearl of wisdom, right? Gained through the alchemical process, the healing process, the uncomfortable places and spaces of uncontrolled, and the shadow work. It's really the shadow work and owning our authentic self and being able to release and let go of those old stories in order to really plant that seed to create the ripple, right? To create the ripple through the universe, through ourselves, through our relationships, through the planet, to plant the seed to come from for hundreds or thousands of generations to come, right? That's what we're here to do, and to do it with love, and to let go of the things that block us in from our ruby red sacred light of sacred sexual sovereign being, our deepest kundalini energy within the earth, that serpent energy, in order to connect with that swan or dove energy of the cosmos above and really move into that dragon, right? That dragon energy, when we own both our masculine and our feminine. But again, right, the mask, what blocks it? That dark, heavy, shadowy, old, ancient abuse of power and magic that we are here to heal, so we can create the vision that we know is deep within our soul, that is just ready for that new beginning, so we can reclaim that gem and with love, right, and plant that new seed. And this is the last card that came out, which the poet I call the light worker. And the light worker is the one that goes into the deep and dark places, right? The dark waters, the deep waters, the places and spaces where shadow work needs to happen in order for truth and wisdom and love to be revealed, to release the past in order to move into the future. Yes. So that is 13 minutes of where we are at, or where I am at, within this story after the eclipse. And if this resonates with you, then you are on this high priestess path. You are on the light worker, spiritual awakened path, the journey. This is the story. This is what we are here to heal, owning our authentic self so we can own our authentic gifts, so that we can really harness the magic that we have within to create the vision of a better world, right? A world planted with seeds of love and healing and light, in order to release and let go of the past and the shadows. That pretty much sums it up. And go where you're being called to go, because that's where the work is going to happen, where the gem is going to be reclaimed, where you're going to be really fully stepping into your gifts and harnessing them, and truly releasing and letting go of these wounds. Oof, that's big. To reclaim the vision. That's still my favorite card. This feels like the end game over here. This is what we're here to do. To remember from the mystery school our ancient gifts. Okay, there you go. With love and evolution.